Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Look, again, even after COVID struck, what was the impact of COVID-19 on our economy? We needed 12 billion for all the things, PPEs, free water, all the things we needed to do to fight COVID. And then we had a gap in revenue of 14 billion to fill because of COVID. But the Auditor General has told us that you got 22 billion because of COVID. And he even excluded the second $1 billion special drawing rights from the IMF. If you add everything, over 30 billion because of COVID. So if you needed only 12 billion to fight COVID, and COVID gave you 30 billion, you got 12 billion out of that to pay for all those things. Got 18 billion and you used 14 billion to fill your revenue gap, and got extra 4 billion left. How do you continue to blame COVID? When you got more than you needed to fight COVID and to plug the revenue shortfalls. How can you continue to blame COVID? This is excluding the COVID levy we pay till date. Check African countries surrounding us. Which of the countries have imposed a draconian COVID levy on their people? 1% COVID levy on NHIL. 1% COVID levy on VAT flat rate. We pay till date. So all the things you did, you are even levying us. We pay COVID levy and you continue to blame COVID. That is why Dr. Randiabe told you, you see, some of these things is common sense. If COVID is the reason for our debt default, how come Togo, Burkina Faso, war-torn Burkina Faso, how come they have not defaulted on their debt obligations? How come none of them, including Cote d'Ivoire, have been declared as junk? How come? You people should show Ghanaians some respect. They lie with arrogance and confidence. So if you don't take care, they will deceive you. Because if you look at the facts, you cannot blame COVID. What COVID rather did for them is that it became an avenue for them to steal. Why? Their parliamentary candidate for Sagnerigu and vice chair for Northern Region, Felicia Tete, has told us that because of COVID, the money they got, which they were supposed to use to protect lives, they shared it among themselves like bullfruit. He said he got 100,000 cedis, 1 billion cedis. COVID money. Every constituency executive got 10,000 cedis. DC is 30,000 cedis. Chairman, 20,000. Felicia Tete. Go and read the Auditor General's report. What you use COVID money for? They used $250,000 to buy medical equipment. It never got to any health center. They chopped the money. They gave a contract, 14 billion cedis, to a company called Modern Securities Printers Limited to go and train our secondary school children on COVID-19 safety protocols, when teachers in those schools could have done that for free. According to the Auditor General, their job was not done. You spent over 15 million cedis on hot meals with no receipt to show for. 37.4 million cedis, equivalent to 374 billion. They said they used it for free water. When the Auditor General went to check, there was no water bill to support it. You use a pandemic as an avenue to steal, and then you turn around to blame COVID. Why? When COVID was in full flight, look at the recklessness you were engaging. Akufo-Addo, in only 12 months, used 34 million cedis, equivalent to 340 billion cedis, to charter private jets, which he was bathing in the skies. When COVID was in full force, were you living as though we were in crisis? So far, you spent $110 million on a so-called cathedral, which has turned out to be a useless pit in the middle of Accra. $110 million. In only 9 months, let me tell you, these people, they are so reckless that when COVID was at its peak, they went for one cabinet retreat at Peduase and spent 4.8 million cedis on one cabinet retreat. 48 billion. 6 March, Cape Coast, 2021, they spent 10.4 million cedis, 100.4 billion cedis on one event, 6 March. The problem is your recklessness. It's the thievery. It is not any COVID-19. 2020, the economy crashed, you said COVID-19. 2021, after you imposed COVID levy on us, the economy crashed, you said COVID-19. You brought e-levy, and you told us that once you bring e-levy, our problems will be solved. At the time, you remember, when you complain about road projects, they say, oh, e-levy is coming. Your stomach is paining you, e-levy will come. After all that, 2022, you are blaming COVID. 2023, you are blaming COVID. So when will you stop making COVID the pimp boy
for your
recklessness.
Done 16 minutes instead of 10.
Why? Dog, just to land. And let me land here. You spoke 30 minutes. Dog, 4 minutes. Dog, let me land here 30 minutes. Let me land, please. Let me land. If I don't do this, dog, you are not used to a punchy break. It doesn't matter whether you start or end. You don't have your facts. Please, you don't have your facts. Dog, he asked me about John Mohammed's vision. You see, you people, you either have a reading problem or a comprehension problem. So you are not in this country, you have not heard John Mahama say that his vision is to stop the economic decline, stabilize the economy, transform the economy, and create jobs.
That's not a
You've not heard policy. You've not heard it's what? By his what? What is Bawumia's vision? What is Bawumia's vision?
His vision
you
is
have to read from a paper. What is vision?
His vision is to build an inclusive
grammar. Build inclusive. What is it? Let me make my point.
You don't understand what policy.
No. Oh, he has asked about policies. Let me end there. Oh, in 1 minute. Dog, it's not fair.
I want the policy vision of
dog. This one is a policy break. You've done well by 1 minute. No, 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, the policies.
It doesn't happen
because they keep on saying that. Then we need to remind them. No, 1 minute. 1 minute. Dog.
It doesn't happen.
John Mahama, in terms of our economy, what is his solution? To bring us out of this mess. He says through legislation he will put a cap on public debt accumulation. Number one, he says he is bringing back the sinking fund to help our debt repayments.
That is not policy.
He is putting a moratorium on non-concessional borrowing. He will run the leanest government with no more than 16 ministers.
That is not policy.
He's completing the review of the constitution.
That is not.
I don't have to educate you on the meaning of policy. I can't come here and teach you grammar. I can't come and teach you grammar. So let me make my point. He says he's copying Russia.
I am a boat or Ghana. It is a castle, or may you hear my. Then num a memoir enquiet, you know. I come there.
The country where I come from, the truth is an irony. Just like animal farm, justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence, Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens, silence. Traditional leaders, silence. So who could say the truth? We are the Gokas of Confosico. Now by area, why no baby? We are the Gokas of Confosico. One guy's why no baby? Who could say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he need it now. See what I see. So now your friend on a night come as him. Only papi obeka na sembia. So I'm one kwa obet you at two. Everybody was afraid. And until I nan to my cottage again nine. Once my board dumping one and but who go tell the truth?
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.